This is actually almost of the models we're doing basically are always new, because we a lot of times we're doing unique pieces. But I can show you the novelties first if you want to, of course. Big pleasure, because BLAKEN as a customization service is now working since 10 years on different kinds of field of customization. We originally started with the idea to black something out, to black out the steel. Here we have a special mixture of, let's say, a very sustainable, very scratch-resistant material, but on the same time very deep black, so for very much beauty. We went on to different kinds of other customization arts, which we could do is like retouching the dial, ice hardening of the steel. Also one of the oldest, let's say, customization forms, which is setting. Because like in the 90s already all of the jewelers, let's say, iced out different kinds of watches, and here we have a rainbow setting basically on a Daytona of a client. So what we are moving on now to the novelties is a new art of customization, which is the skeletonizing of the movement. So here we come to the idea that our customer wanted to have, let's say, a modern and very, let's say, not usual, not let's say Geneva Gothic style, let's say skeletonized movement. So what we did here, maybe we start first with the watch. We have been also displayed. So the customer here said, okay, we are working on a bicolor Daytona, which he gave to us, and said, I want to have more.
She gave to us?
No, it's a gentleman in this case. But we have more and more female customers who give us their watches for customization. So generally here we have a complete new, very linear way of skeletonizing the movement. So we always like coming from the center, all lines coming from the center, and not so much actually very good, nice alignment. But not finished on the different kinds of parts of the movement. So they are very, it's a very avant-gardistic idea in this case. Of course, skeletonizing needs always a transparent case back. So you have here also with an own mass from our internal factory of BLAKEN performance parts. So you can see a very deep insight into the movement, which actually is giving the joy of seeing vivid mechanics. So this is actually what it's all about. Here you can see it's the same model, but of course two completely different let's say executions. Here you have a more like let's say low profile version, and this customer here wanted to have a more louder version of the skeletonization. So it took us 2 years now to finish this. So it is a long process of all of the kinds of things, and we did a lot of mistakes also by doing so. But now to get it perfect and to get it really in the way the customer wanted it, it was a long way. But we're very happy and now proud, and the customer is happy, so we are happy.
The customer did know from the beginning that it could take a long time.
Absolutely.
Okay. So
this
then it's not a problem.
No, of course. It's our customers also. They bring normally one of their watches. They have a lot of time. It's and you need a lot of time in time and in watchmaking especially. So this is what we are offering now. And now there's another customization of skeletonizing already on the way. But I think I'll show you that by the next spring. And we are giving them sample watches because BLAKEN generally is not a watch producer. We are a service company. So the idea here is to give the client some kinds of inspiration, and the inspiration comes, of course, also from the touch and feel point. So we give to the gentlemen there the kind of sample watches. They're marked sample. So and they choose basically from a selection we are giving to them. These sample watches are made for showing the quality. And based on them,
Okay.
the orders can be taken for the customization service which we provide. BLAKEN generally is not a watch trader,
No, I
but we
know.
have of course there is a network which is independent from us, and you can basically have the contact and choose a watch there if you still do not have the watch, which is clear.
So
It's separate from us, so basically, yeah, the customer it's two different kinds of businesses. So BLAKEN generally is only the service provider for the customization transformation.
Yeah.
Okay, this is some other things we have. So this is more the, let's say, customization we've been doing before. Yeah, this watch has been done for a US-based customer, and he was so nice to borrow it for this time, and the gentleman likes the color very much. So we did this color concept, as you can see here, another color concept, and in the moment, I think after all these things in the world, people have a very big hunger for color, because color, beauty, and life. So basically, this is why we are seeing a lot of colors being asked in the forums. And this actually here, this is my personal watch, honestly speaking, because I'm a big fan of the Yachtmaster 2, and I found it to be, and it's let's say black, blue, whitish combination. I found it to be absolutely perfect. Here we didn't alter anything, because Rolex watches per se are absolutely perfect, not to be refined by anyone, but just to be individualized. So what we have here is just a DLC coating, and I think it gives a very powerful, very masculine, but at the same time elegant look to the watch. And yeah, it should be nice. It's a pleasure, of course. It's also a bit heavy.